What's up, YouTube? Thanks for tuning back into Chase Games here, and tonight we're just going to take a little look at the roadmap. I know I'm a little bit late, but I was, I don't know, taking my stand, protesting, whatever. It didn't do anything, and honestly, I just figured, I don't know. I feel bad that the new players have nothing to use to learn about this game. Obviously, I'm the fount of all knowledge for DQT on YouTube, so I'll take that responsibility more seriously. Anyway, a little bit of a joke there, a little inside. Sorry. Anywho, let's just go over this now. The last video I put out, the 18-hour-long detailed analysis of Mendini's Dream event, whatever, I just put that video out. It was under an hour, but like, you guys know that I can't not be long-winded, so you can watch that, which is most of this. So the Mendini's Hot campaign, it's going on now. It's going to have another campaign or two. You know, it's got, I don't know if it's got two or three sections. Remember, it's a campaign, not an event or anything like that. It's not a celebration. It's just a campaign. So it does have a shop. I don't know if the shop is going to change. There's a lotto system. It seems to be random, you know, so just do, I don't know. Honestly, I can't really advise you on the lottery. It seems to be random, okay? But anyway, so new events. New events here. I don't know why this is pluralized. I mentioned this in my other video. It could just be lost in translation. I don't like to make fun of anybody that speaks English as a second language, but we do scrutinize over every tiny detail that we get because there's so very little. So I don't know if this is intentional or not. If it's intentional, this could mean that they're just repurposing Golden Week and considering that an event, even though it's a celebration. It could be the gold event, the gold, the Golden event. So there's Golden Week, which is like a holiday from Japan. They might call it something else here, with the slightest change to assets, because they don't tweak things for global. Not much. Oh, you know what? To be fair, I'm sorry. I've always complained that they do not change event shops, and they did. They took the EKM tickets out of the Hot campaign shop. So, progress. Anywho, I don't know where I was, but they could, yeah. So they could be, they could give us the golden event, like the 1 year precursor. It's the 2 year precursor. I don't know if they're going to keep that tied to the 2 year or not. I don't know why they would do them together after pausing our crunch, which they did for DQ10. The crunch is on pause right now. If they do this, then it means the crunch is back on, I would imagine. It's hard to say. It could just be a typo. Anyway, Mendini's Dream event is definitely the mid-September event. It would be crazy if it weren't. So you can check out my video about that if you want, or just look on the database. Or here, let me spoil it for you. It's DQ9. Remember figs and maps? That's it. There you go. All right. DQ5 is coming to Reminiscence. That's cool. Okay, for newer players. First of all, there's a few notes to new players here. Back in the day, the OG players will remember this. There was a mission that gave you a ticket for a free bride. Like the gacha units, the three brides, Bianca, Nera, Deborah. You got a ticket that you got to just choose one of them for free. You got it. Like, it's not a gimmick. Like, one of the gacha units you got for free. That is not being refreshed or anything like that, but it's being brought back. So if you do not clear DQ5, skip, or just not playing at the time, that mission is still there. It was on JP, at least. That's the kind of thing they might change for global, but I'm sure it'll be there. So you will be able to get a free bride there. Less valuable now than it was before, but the brides are about to get some nice awakenings. So if you don't have Bianca, there you go. Get a copy of her, get another copy of her. I don't like the other brides, but I'm not always a good judge. So more talent blossoming coming soon. This is referring to the brides at the very least. JP very shortly after the DQ5 Reminiscence put DQ2 in Reminiscence and blossomed those 3 characters. That happened during the Golden Week, so there is a chance that we're going to get those units, the Canic, Moonbrook, and... Sorry, I don't like their names that they give, so I go by the castles. Moonbrook, Canic, and Hargan are getting their blossoms. If we don't get them with the brides, it should only be a few weeks after. Unless they choose to connect them with the gold event, and they choose to keep that associated with the 2-year. There's a lot up in the air for October. Because if we're going to crunch, let's say that we meet up with JP by the time they get to 2.5. Entirely possible. What happens to our 2-year? My hand's out. I don't know if my hand motions, I lose them. Anyway, I don't know what that means. I don't know. We'll probably just skip an anniversary if we meet up with JP. That's the reality, but I don't know. And again, these roadmaps are very basic. There's not much to them. The other note that I want to make for new players is, and I mentioned this in the Mendini's Dream event video that I made, that is almost as long as this one now. There's some old weapons and equipment coming back from it. If you didn't play when the Beastmaster Claws came out, and I don't recall when they came. They may have been part of Goresby's event. I don't know. I don't know if they're in Reminiscence already, but if Beastmaster Claws aren't in Reminiscence now, they're going to be in the Mendini's Dream event. I can't stress this enough. Agility items, agility equipment is so important, guys. For PvE, for PvP, okay? It's the best agility weapon we've gotten so far, I believe. You want to get it. It's more important than the A's. Screw the A's, okay? You'll have time to get you don't need that many copies of the weapon. Screw the A's, screw all the other equipment, screw all the other farm things. And honestly, even the people that tell you don't waste a load of gold re-rolling for equipment, you need to get at least a double agility roll on it. Honestly, I think you're silly not to go for a triple agility roll. And I know that there's a lot of RNG, a lot of luck, and every roll, like every 5 rolls, costs 1,250 gold. I know. You gotta have that weapon spec'd for agility. And I'm not saying gold agility rolls, but like, bronze, silver, gold, any mix. I think there's a rainbow one too. Just get 3 agility rolls on there. It's worth your gold. It's worth your stam. Hopefully you don't have to farm too many copies. You can get some copies out of the shop. There will be an event shop, of course. You have to get that weapon. I'm pretty sure it's in the event shop. If you don't have that weapon, you need to have it, and it needs to have high agility on it. I don't care if you get other good rolls on it. Dude, you need a top-tier agility weapon for so many reasons in the game. So, I can't stress enough. I mean, please, fight me on this. But if you're a new player, you absolutely have to get that. So, anyway, like I said, it should be a fairly simple month. But there's a lot up in the air. Whether this is a typo, whether they give us more blossoms early, it hardly matters, because who the hell has blossom mats right now? They're definitely not going to give us extra. That I can guarantee you. I can guarantee you we won't get extra blossom mats. Yeah, that's a safe bet. So, that's about it, guys. That's my take on the roadmap and my analysis. If you have questions, ask in the comments. There's always a Discord. So, thanks for tuning in. I'll be back with more later, guys.